in.
This is an extra special episode of
Keep Keepin.
I'm not even looking at you.
No?
Mostly
Okay.
special because I'm exhausted and Christina has all the energy in the world.
As
apparently.
always.
So this is going to be interesting. But
I
welcome.
feel like that, it's a compromise. We recorded Wednesday night at 11 p.m.
Mm-hmm. But you're normally up at that time anyway. I'm not.
I'm just saying that it's better that one of us has energy like I do, and
Yes,
then you...
I would have had energy tomorrow.
I was not going to have an energy tomorrow.
But you just said it's better if one of us has energy.
It just works better in my odds.
I know, that's why you pushed for this, but...
Yeah.
So it's Sunday night. We normally record on Sunday night, and we record with Christina, our very gay host.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Sense the gay through the microphone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the other co-host, I guess, is Amanda.
Yours truly. Hello. So on the car ride home, we were obviously just talking about prepping for the podcast and trying to think of a bunch of things to talk about. And I think we came up with a good list.
Yeah,
so
we did.
We're going to go right into it.
All right.
What's
here
up
we
first,
go.
Christina?
Let's hit up with, as always, Amanda, are you wearing makeup?
Am I?
Does your moisturizer nighttime
No.
stuff?
Stay
does that
focused.
count?
Stay focused.
Yes.
Nope. Wash it all off.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
She's bitter she lost. But that's okay. It's like 3 to like a bajillion. So like you're definitely leading.
No,
in
it's
this game.
6-3 now.
They're basically 3 to a bajillion. I just said that.
Bajillion is
Yeah.
a bajillion, not 3.
Oh, so now there's definitions on the word bajillion.
Yes, there is.
So technical.
Yes.
Golly.
Wow, that was uneventful. These, are you wearing makeup? Did
We
you
don't
really
normally
wash
lead
your
with
face?
that. Yeah. We don't
Okay.
normally lead with that.
Did you miss a spot?
That doesn't count. If I miss a spot, I wash my face.
Okay, all right.
Put it on my little night cream. I got my little goji berry, like little super glowing gel.
No wonder why you're tired. You have this whole nighttime regiment that's it's very technical. I feel like you sequence it.
I do.
Specifically too.
First, I exfoliate, which also has a toner, and that's going to help obviously balance the pH levels in my skin. It's going to make sure that, I'm exfoliating and getting any damage, hopefully turned over. I've got my dark spot corrector, and then I've got my
you're
glowing gel,
brown though.
and my moisturizer,
All of you is brown,
and
so
then my eye cream.
You got a ton of that stuff.
All that makes me happy. See, I've just learned to tune her out. As a suggestion to our listeners, feel free to do the same.
And I've learned to keep on talking, trying to infiltrate, as us Koreans do.
Okay. You know what I'm really excited to get to is the get to know you rapid fire questions. We've done word association, but Christina came up with a good idea. I think probably to help our listeners get to know us a little bit better.
Yeah.
Rapid fire questions.
Yeah, I feel like we can only do so many rapid fire where we're,
that in and of itself is telling.
I feel like I'm going to ask you airplane again and your answer is going to be bombs.
It could be. It could be.
I feel like we really tapped into some really interesting part of Amanda that day.
Fears.
Fears and bomb-related fears.
Dude. Those are good fears. Very easy to understand.
Really?
Said fears of bombs.
Bear-related fears.
I don't have bear-related fears so much. I was in Yosemite, as I mentioned last podcast, and I actually really wanted to encounter a bear. I wanted to be able to say, oh my God, a bear came into our camp, and it was looking for food, and it was the middle of the night, and I scared it off.
We've seen that before, out in the distance.
No,
That's where they should be.
The one camp that we were in North Pines, they said that they had multiple sightings. That what it was the Ferguson fire had burned up so much area that it was really pushing the bears into areas they hadn't been as active in before. So she said, "Don't be surprised if you see a bear." Like, wow. Okay.
So yeah, I thought, hey, instead of words, let's start with questions. But the problem with questions is that sometimes it's a little too detailed. Jesus, I don't know. I can't
push
talk
through.
right
Push
now.
through.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, she is.
No, I'm not. But yeah, I just feel like with the questions, it's just answer and it would just move forward,
And
right?
deal with the repercussions
Yes,
later.
exactly.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
If you could buy... Oh, should we time this?
Oh, God.
Let's fucking time this, man.
Why?
Because it'd be fun.
To
And then we could
time
switch
it?
off. And we could switch off.
I don't have questions for you.
We can... You can read off on my phone.
But you already know the questions, which means you've thought about them. That's
No,
cheating.
I haven't.
No. We're gonna say
What is up with that voice?
I will
No,
come
no,
up.
no, no, no.
Shh. I will come up with my own questions for you next podcast. Which, by the way, this is the 9th podcast, so you guys are gonna have to tune in
Dude, we gotta learn how to open up our podcast a little bit better.
for the 10th one.
You need to realize, like, sometimes we're gonna have some new people come in.
Why did you? We did the intro thing.
It was pathetic.
Oh my God. Anyway, guys, I'm just saying I can't oversell this enough, and I can't give away too much. But episode 10
Oh my
is
god.
gonna be lit. No?
What are you and who are you?
It's gonna be
Who says lit?
the bee's knees.
Are you like an 18-year-old new fresh high school grad
How
that
about bee's
just
knees?
picked up their
No,
phone?
if I was like brand new on the street, I'd be like, it's on fleek. I hear that's a thing
my
to say.
God.
I hear that like that's
it's
what
not,
the cool kids are saying.
It's really not.
It's not?
How about this? These are, by the way, this list.
Oh, so it's not even your list?
No,
Wait, we did this already before, didn't we?
no. This
Oh,
is like
we did
100.
like Would You Rather. But
Yeah.
these are questions that like
Let's just-
reveal more about us?
Yeah, let's go with it. I don't know. I haven't read any of these questions.
okay.
I'm gonna read 10 of them, and I think that's enough information that we need from out of you. Okay. All right. Number 1. If you could buy any type of food right now, what would it be?
Pizza.
What color is your toothbrush?
Black.
If you could be any animal, what would it be and why?
Ooh, maybe a bird because they fly.
Which is one of the things you would put on your bucket list?
Yellowstone.
Who's your favorite superhero and why?
Do like Batman. Classic.
Who do you admire the most?
My mom.
What is your favorite summer activity?
Hiking.
No, it would be sleeping and eating snacks while watching Office.
I don't think we're asking
If a
you
movie
these
was
questions.
made- next
I think
question,
we're asking,
excuse me.
I think we're asking me these questions.
Excuse me, next question.
You're excused.
If a movie was made of your life, what genre would it be and who would play you?
Oh my god. I know that this sounds a little odd, but I've been told I look like America Ferrera on more than one occasion.
Just because she's Mexican.
No.
You
And I
don't
take
look
that as a
like-
compliment.
Well,
I am
I'm
not the only like
I'm not saying that it's not I'm saying you don't look like her.
No, I agree, but I've had at least 3 people tell me that.
Well,
and
all of
I
them
think
are
she's
blind.
really
You
pretty.
have a lot of blind friends.
What is your fucking problem at 9 o'clock at
Next
night?
question. If you could be any flavor of ice cream, in
Mint
what ice
chocolate
cream?
chip. I do like it. Or chocolate molten crunch, which is a Thrifties, but it's actually a Carnation brand of ice cream that they used to sell at Thrifties if Thrifties was
I
still
regret
around.
this. Who is your favorite cartoon character and why?
Oh, I don't know.
Anybody from Squidbillies?
Maybe the lead guy from Squidbillies. We were debating on if his name was Herschel or not. I can't remember.
It's
I
Herschel.
think it's Herschel.
Yeah. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
Ooh,
right now.
Nepal because I
Okay.
had planned that trip and I had already started looking into where to stay, like tour guides, and then like 2 months into planning, the earthquake happened. So
Yeah.
I obviously felt very bad for the people. They lost so much history in that earthquake that like more than anything now I want to go see like in case anything ever happens again for sure.
I can answer this question. Are you a morning or a night person?
Night.
You're a no.
Neither?
You're a neither person.
I like sleep on both ends of the day.
The problem is you like to be the dead throughout the day.
I'm just saying.
What is your favorite hobby?
I like crafting. I really do like crafting.
You do. What is one thing that annoys you the most? Do not look at me. Guys, she gave me the fucking side eye. This entire time she hasn't been looking at me. No eye contact, and then she gave me that side eye.
I'm trying to talk straight into my mic.
What is one thing that
That's
annoys
the
you?
only
Answer the
reason.
question.
That's the only reason.
You've closed your eyes
when
now.
people ask me multiple questions multiple times.
It's the same question multiple
Oh
times.
my god.
What is the most annoying thing that annoys you the most?
Like when people say like a lot.
Are you
like
serious?
every fucking 5 seconds.
I say like a lot. I hate you so much.
You know what? I heard an interesting argument about that. It's almost like not a cheat, but it's almost like a shortcut. Because when we say it's like something will, no, this thing actually happened, or that person actually did express discontent or the word very. That is more of a like, see, like now I'm saying it a lot. People say very upset or very sad. Okay, well, don't say very anything. That's a shortcut for something. Say they were morose, they were in grief, they were infuriated. Like use a better word so that you're not shortcutting it and like saying very. But yeah, probably one of those two things.
Okay. Funny enough, I say both of them a lot. Okay, that's not, obvious. What is the strangest thing you've ever eaten? It's gonna be something Asian, as always. There's something about Amanda and textures.
I've tried pho, and it's not that it's strange. I just think it was the thing I just don't care for. Strangest thing I've ever eaten.
It's beef broth soup.
No, it was like which one's the one with the animal lining in it? The tract? Am I thinking menudo?
Your own people's food. That's menudo.
I don't care whose food it is. It's just I didn't like the animal tract or whatever it was. But I know I have had fun. I didn't care for pho. But that's not the strangest thing I've ever eaten. I'm really trying to think. I get all these Fear Factor images in my head. And I'm like, never did
like cockroaches and stuff like that?
Yeah, that would be bad.
All right.
Ooh, I almost had a chance to eat cuy in Peru, which is like guinea pigs. Yeah. But I didn't. I should have.
You should have.
But they were so cute.
You're not supposed to look at them while they're cute.
I disagree.
It's like going up to check out a cute little cow.
I would totally play and pet with a cow, or pet a cow and play with a cow.
And then eat a pound of steak right after?
I mean, I'd feel really bad, but I do like cows are cute and they taste amazing.
They do.
Anyway.
Okay, what is your favorite thing about someone in your family?
I think either Elisa or Alex, because we can make any Family Guy or Simpsons reference and it's just very applicable and we all get it.
Nice. What is one of your weird quirks?
Oh, I make high-pitched noises. I can't do it on command, but...
You do.
Yeah.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Outgoing. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Caring.
Caring?
Do not even while I go do favors for your mother tomorrow.
Wow.
I can be less caring right now.
Wow.
I don't want to be less caring because your mom's going to bring me seaweed and it's going to be bomb.
I told her to bring the biggest seaweed package. Remember that first one that she brought? She's going to bring that one.
Oh my, she doesn't have to, but if she does it, we'll eat it all.
That's like a pack of 12.
Oh my God, it's going to be gone in like 3 days.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. If you could trade lives with anyone for a day, who would it be and why?
That is a tough one.
Quit saying that. Just answer the question.
No, I'm saying
you'd be like Trump.
Oh my God,
dude!
I'd rather be gum on somebody's shoe. But
damn.
Okay. Wow, that's a tough one. I'm trying to think who has a lot of fun. Like, maybe president for a day. Not Trump, obviously, but I think just to see how much goes into that role, how tough that is. Yeah, I think
to be president.
Yeah,
that's so boring.
That's not boring, dude. That job is exciting as heck.
I think that's boring.
Well, that's why you're not answering the questions.
Okay, so. You'd be president. If you could talk in your sleep, what would you say?
I tend to talk about my stresses that have happened during the day in my sleep, but I only ever talk in my sleep if I'm somewhere where I'm not home and I'm not comfortable while sleeping. Okay. I'm either sleeping near or around people that I haven't slept by before, and then I'm self-conscious, and then that translates into me talking in my sleep.
That's weird.
Yeah.
What is the first thing you do when you get up in the morning?
I hit snooze and go back to bed.
I was going to say, what is your favorite movie quote? Oh, that's a good one.
God kills indiscriminately, and so shall we.
Okay. What is your favorite joke?
Oh, 2 buns in an oven, or 2 cupcakes in a muffin. One looks to the other and says, "Hey, it's kind of hot in here." And the other one goes, "Holy shit, a talking muffin."
Wow. What would you do on Mars for fun?
Ooh, try to watch as many sunsets as I could in a row, like The Little Prince.
If you could get yourself anything, what would you get?
Right now, a brand new car.
Over a dog?
Oh, shit. That's a good one. Can I have
both?
A dog in the car?
Yes.
And like he drives me my car?
Yes. Okay. Where is the worst place you could get stuck?
Skid Row at night? No
money?
Oh,
God.
What?
That's scary.
Exactly. You said the worst place. I answered the question.
What would you do with your 15 minutes of fame?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have very many talents.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope to do something that made me a lot of money in those 15 minutes. Perhaps yodeling. I don't know.
Yodeling?
Some little kid did it in Walmart. Now he's a millionaire.
He's like 9, isn't he?
I guess it helps that he's 9. But
He's a fucking kid. Where would you go if you were invisible? Would you rob a bank?
no, I wouldn't rob a bank.
Really? I would rob a bank.
You would rob a bank.
Yeah, I would.
You know, I think I would go like find a celebrity, like a TV show, and like go watch the behind the scenes stuff. And like that would be really cool.
So you'd watch him like poo.
Pretty
like, you
sure that's
really
not
want
what I would
to know the
do.
details.
Pretty sure that's not what I would do.
Like you're like, man, I really want to know what.
Ooh,
like,
no, I know what I would do. How long am I invisible for? It doesn't say, right?
It says. It doesn't. Yeah.
Okay.
How about one day?
I love looking in other people's homes. Like if my whole block
That's
had
so
just an
weird.
open house and every house was like, come in, see how we live, see how we decorate, see what our lives are like. I would love that.
That's so weird.
It's not weird. I like.
By
I
the
like
way,
seeing
this
how
is
other people live.
there's like 100 questions here. Do you want to switch, or do you
Yeah.
want to keep it going?
Yeah.
I don't. It's up to you.
Because it's about Christina.
All right. No, you want to go? You want 10
Oh,
more
get to
questions?
20 and then yeah.
We're at 30 right now.
Oh shit! All right.
okay.
Jesus.
Yay!
Get ready for the hassling.
Okay.
What is your what the no? We're skipping that one. I have no idea what that is.
I've
Something about
never-
yeah, I don't know. Something about
No, I've never. I didn't
flavored beans.
I've never skipped any of the questions.
Okay, what is your favorite flavor of Birdie Bot's every flavored beans? Oh, it's a Harry Potter thing.
I don't know.
Just say snot. I don't know.
Yeah.
What is the one thing you own that you wish you didn't?
Credit card debt.
Ah, perfect. That's a really good answer.
Yeah.
Describe the perfect kiss in 3 words.
Oh, that's quite personal.
It is, really.
Sloppy.
2 more words.
Too much tongue.
One more word.
Handful.
The perfect kiss is too much tongue. Handful.
Tongue.
I don't
Okay,
even
ready?
know where hands. No,
Sloppy,
you answered.
tonguey, touchy.
Oh, Jesus. What is your biggest addiction?
Ooh, eating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that. Do you have a song that reminds you of a relationship? If so, what song?
Actually, this is a little like.
You're getting all the like real personal questions.
Yeah. I think it builds up. I think you got all the stupid ones like, what's your favorite movie quote? I actually have a song that I think about my future, like my forever person. Is that too much?
I don't know that it was so much talking about the future,
or the
but that's a
past?
fair way to interpret that question, I believe.
Yeah, and it's my.
So the fake relationship you've imagined.
Well, my future person. This is the song. When I
That
hear
you
the
would
song,
want.
I think of that. I think of that future person. It's Joshua and Raiden. It's my. It's a really sweet song.
How many books have you read so far this year?
At least 10.
When I dance, I look like.
A mess.
Who have you met that you wish you hadn't?
The guy. Last company.
I think you're gonna have to talk about that on your other podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
If you were famous, what would you be famous for? And I already know the answer to this.
I'd say comedian, to be honest.
I was gonna say killing a man.
Killing a man.
Because you're gonna get in a fight one day and it's gonna go too far.
You know, realize now that I'm watching, because I'm hooked on Locked Up. The more that I'm watching it, the more that I realize like I need to like chill the fuck out. Like, dude, there's some shit that people like. I feel like guys need to be checked.
Oh yeah, I agree.
The guys need to be checked a lot, and a lot of their behaviors because they just. It's been just normal this entire time. I feel like they don't usually get checked, and they need to get checked. And but the problem with me is I'd be like I have no like sense of consequence because it drives me insane.
Yeah,
and
no, it's definitely a button pusher for you. I think checking is one thing. I think it's how we check them.
I know,
not
but
stooping down to their level. It's not getting violent with them.
I know,
and it's not
but
putting
for
yourself
me-
in a position where you're going to get hurt.
I know, but you know me, like I have no sense of reason. Like if they want to fight, I will fight.
And that's where you gotta. That's where you gotta pull it back.
I know. That's why now that I'm watching this shit, like somebody's got 9. Okay, cancel. No, you keep on pressing.
We were trying to unlock her phone for the questions. I had it right, but it was
No, because you kept on. It would time out, but your last button that you pause, it would become the first one.
That's
okay,
what I'm saying.
anyways.
It wasn't there.
What was the question again?
Oh, just the what would you be famous for? Christina,
I would say
is
comedian,
the first person to put a man in his place, which is needed more often. But
I love
always
how
worry,
you would say murderer.
Well, because I always worry. You've gotten into fights with guys, like, or there has been
It's
times where
typically
you
a lot
wanted
of
to
arguments.
fight them. Yeah.
I know. I'll stop.
I just don't want you to get hurt.
I know.
I
don't
that
want to be in
despite
prison.
everything I say about me hating you, I do care whether or not you get hurt. So
really, it's her worrying about my part of the rent.
I'm just saying, rent is important. Okay. What is your favorite TV channel?
I feel like that's more like TV related, but I think it would be anything on. I don't watch. HBO. It would be Game of Thrones, Westworld. Mm-hmm. There you go. Boom. Done.
Oh, you're hitting the couch quite a bit there,
Sorry,
buddy. Anyway,
I'm excited.
What is the thing you're most afraid of?
The dark.
If you could paint anything, what would you paint?
Tons of like Van Gogh shit, so I could sell it.
Nice. What celebrity annoys you the most?
Fuck, any one of those like really awful rappers nowadays. Any one of them.
Okay. What is the most interesting thing you have in your purse/wallet? We're gonna go with wallet because I don't think you have a purse. Do you have a purse?
Yeah, I do actually. It's called a satchel.
Oh, man.
AKA
a man's purse.
A tool bag.
Oh, okay.
Tool bag.
Your wallet, perhaps.
What's the most interesting thing? My Hawaii driver's license.
Oh, that's boring. What is the meanest thing you've ever said to someone? I don't know. Let me think about that.
You've said some mean things to me.
Oh, yeah. But where do you think I learned it from?
I love how you use me as an excuse.
Because you are very harsh with people. You're very, like, jokey. And it's just
it's
a relationship that I
joke.
don't have replicated with other people. Like, that's only something...
But it's a joke.
Yeah. I joke. I joke about you having a shallow soul and you get all butthurt. And I was like, but
no,
it's a joke.
I mean, I'm not saying that... I'm laughing along with you.
Oh, okay. She's not laughing.
So what's the harshest thing I've ever said?
Yeah. What,
to anybody?
To someone, yeah.
Time's
a ticking.
I mean, this is kind of harsh. I've told a friend that it was really hard being their friend for a while.
That's some serious shit right there.
Yeah.
Ooh, that I think is a really good... Like, I'm thinking call-in section because I'm thinking this is like radio, but it's not. No. I was explaining. That's not a radio, so we can't have callers call in.
You're so snippy today.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, let me finish my thought.
You've been You've been, like, talking over me.
I'm not talking over you. I was in the middle of a thought, and then you chimed in. That's you talking over me.
You asked me a question. I was trying to answer it, and then you started butting in.
Since when? Wait, you were talking about... Oh,
okay,
damn it. Your phone locks way too fast.
I know. I gotta change that.
Please change that for podcast purposes.
So Colin, what?
I was commenting that this would be a great... like, if we had a call-in. If not, it would just be people submitting comments or letters or emails or whatever about times that they had to get real with their best friends. Like, that's harsh. That's truth. That's being a good friend, especially when you think you're giving good advice. May not always be good advice, but it takes a little courage to be like, hey, like, I think you're fucking up. So, like, I think that would be really interesting to have people comment on if anybody can relate. Or has wanted to relate but hasn't, like, been able to...
Well, how about this? Because I know one of the segments I really wanted to bring up was, like, how about we talk about, like what are the do's and don'ts of... Not do's and don'ts, but, like, let's talk about... How do you live with a friend?
Ooh, yeah.
I think that's a good one.
In some cases, it just shouldn't happen. And in other cases, I think you're just going to get through rough stuff. I want to keep asking you a few more questions to make it fair, but maybe that's the next thing we can talk about.
We could jump into that, yeah.
Do you want me to finish?
Oh, no, can you finish?
Okay.
Yeah, these are good questions. I feel like, I'm getting all the serious ones, by the way.
Yeah, you really are. If you could get a yacht, what would you call it?
Oh, Yar, my boat.
Oh, no, you get a redo on that. Mulligan, you get a redo.
Let's move on.
Redo. Not even like how you doing or something like that.
No, it's not even boat related.
Oh my god. Well, I mean
something sexual, like my long
pink taco parade or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Anyway, what is your lifelong dream?
To make my mom happy.
Oh my god, that's so sweet.
Oh my god.
How are you this nice person? Like, where's this
I told
coming
you,
from?
with my mom, it's different.
Oh my god. Okay, if you could talk to the president, what would you talk about?
I wouldn't. I would tell him, fuck you, and I'd leave the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever tried to do something you know you would be really bad at? And if yes, what was it?
So the question is, have I tried something that I knew I was bad at and tried it?
And what was the thing that you were bad at?
I feel like sometimes it's a kind of an off and on, the whole dancing thing.
You try. I see you try.
I'm like,
Okay.
yay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how cool are you?
I think I'm pretty cool. That's so fucking arrogant.
That's not a numerical value, buddy.
0 to 10, I'd say a solid 10.
Wow. Listeners,
Wow.
listeners, we will definitely be looking for you to chime in on that. Tell us how you feel about that statement. What is the best advantage to being really tall? Obviously, that doesn't apply to us.
Yeah. Oh my god.
How long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
It's scary how quickly I can get dressed. It's in like, okay, this is what I do. I wake up in the morning. I get up. I reach under my pillow for my 2 hair ties. I walk into the bathroom. I get out of bed. I grab my cup of water. I like chug it down because I'm always thirsty when I wake up in the morning. I go to the bathroom, close the door, pee, and then brush my teeth, wash my hands, put my eye contacts in, brush my hair, put my hair in my bun, walk into my...
This is very detailed.
Yeah, I'm literally walk back into my room, get dressed, keys, everything. Guess how long it takes me?
You know, that's what I was trying to find out. The question was, what do
I
you
hate
do
you
to get
so
ready
much right
in the
now.
morning? It was
It's
how
10
long?
minutes. It's 10
That's
minutes.
good. That's good for all that, actually. That's quick. That
I
helps.
fucking hate you.
I'm as reiterating the question.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my god. What is the one thing you have always wanted to do? You've done a lot. You've traveled, you've skydived, you've rented Lamborghinis, you've
Ready for
quit
this?
jobs. You've done everything, dude.
You're
What?
just jabbing me left and right, aren't you?
What are you talking about? That was a compliment.
Just jabbing me left and right.
She doesn't know what a compliment sounds like. This is crazy.
You know what it is? With everything that I've done, I think it's stand-up. I want to go try once.
Oh, we're going to have to come back to that because that's the first time
Yeah.
she's said that on the podcast.
Oh, wait, on the podcast is the first
Yeah,
time.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, what TV sitcom family would you be a member of?
Oh, man. Married with Children.
Ah,
Fuck
classic.
yes.
What store do you shop at the most?
It would be... What the fuck?
I'm waiting to see what the answer would be.
Shopping clothes or
Just
food?
says shop at. Just says shop at.
Costco.
I feel like Home Depot is up there.
Home Depot is,
Yeah,
but
Home
Costco,
Depot's a
but
big thing.
food.
Yeah, but it doesn't say food.
Okay, it's
It's
Costco
at least
or,
a tie.
or Home Depot.
Yeah. What new technology will transform the future?
Well, it already is our phones.
Okay. What supply? Oh, it says what new technology though.
It's gonna be our phones.
Okay. What supply in your house is running low?
Patience for Amanda.
Wow. If you could be any nationality, what would it be?
I've asked myself this a million questions.
Really?
Yeah, I have. I would be myself.
Okay. What is the most delightful word that you can think of? I
Delightful.
knew it. Last question. What is your least favorite beverage?
Oh God, what's that bubbly water?
Ooh, sparkling carbonated water.
That is
kind
the
of
most
thing.
disgusting thing
Yeah,
that
it
human
sucks.
beings have ever created.
It sucks. Humanity fucked
It's
up on
like,
that one.
why? Why did we create such a terrible, awful thing to put into our bodies?
I really don't know.
Like, I've had menudo, a little bit of sauce and to kind of mask that taste. I'd rather eat that all day than fucking drink sparkling water. It's disgusting.
Okay. Well, cool, guys. I feel like they know a little bit more about us now. Those are some pretty telling
I
answers.
had some good ones.
Yeah.
So we could jump into
Well, we were going to jump into something specific, remember?
the escape room that we did.
No. It was something else. We took a question and you're like, dude, do you want to talk about that? Oh,
yeah.
living with friends.
Yeah, I think this is a good one. I think it's I think everyone can kind of relate to, sort of. Or more like hey, having a good friend or, well, like something comes up, like an issue, like, and it's tough to bring it up sometimes, but
Yeah,
I
we've
feel
had our
like,
fair share of that.
yeah, very recently too,
Oh, yeah.
like 3 hours ago. But I feel like depending on the friendship, I think it, because hopefully you would want to, if there's anything bothering either one of the person, like you should be able to be honest and bring it up, so there's no, dumb resentment, moving forward. Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like with girls, I think it's sometimes that if you just don't bring it up, and then I don't know. What do you think?
Biggest issues for me are, I think, had two things. Assuming that how you do something is like the same way that other people would. So kind of just like a perspective thing. Like, I think this is okay, but that doesn't necessarily mean that something else is okay with that person. Or I'm comfortable with somebody doing this to me, so they should be comfortable with me doing this to them. Like, I would say that the shoe thing today in the car, she took off her shoes and put her feet up on the thing. Like,
I'm sorry.
Like, you would be comfortable with me doing that in your car, but like,
because I want you to be comfortable.
Fair, but like, I wouldn't do that in your car.
I know.
So that's just a like because everybody needs to be better about taking themselves out, myself included, like taking themselves out and saying, just because I'm okay with this doesn't necessarily mean other people are okay with this.
Right.
So I need to be better at that, and I think the whole world could be better at that. I think the other thing is like, maybe, I don't know, like understanding what's important to other people, or like, property. Like treating other people's things the way that like they want them to be treated, not necessarily like how you treat that. Like, I know we've made that comment between you and me before, so you're always like, oh, I'm just really hard on my things. I'm like, I know, but like, I'm not. So like, please don't be hard on my things. So.
I know. What is it? I made your blanket into originally it was a white and black blanket. Now it's a pink blanket, and
I mean, I could just pretend I bought it for like breast cancer awareness or something like that, but.
And then I broke your brush and
broke my pot. Broke Hong and Ashley's Tupperware.
Why did we have to bring that up again?
I don't know. You were bringing everything else up. I thought we were doing a like just train of like
throw it all. I
thought we were throwing it out the window with the kitchen sink. Just say, that's it. Like, I get that you're hard on your things, but other people are not. So treat things that you borrow the way that those people you're borrowing them from treat them. Okay,
what happens when it's kind of tough if we don't talk about specifics, but
yeah, not to rehash anything, but specifics help.
How about like, what if there's something bothering about what something's that's bothering you, and you don't know how to talk about it with your friend?
I think we've both had that come up to us. So I think that makes it hard, because when we try to get through it, it may not be as fully formulated of a like complete thought, or like as well thought out of what we want to say. Because I know I've done that. Like, I've tried to step up and say, this has been bugging me and I'm going to speak up about it. But because I'm frustrated, it's what I feel like has happened more than once. Like, then I stumble through like presenting it in the best way of talking about it, like starting that conversation. So I don't know. I mean, I guess the best advice I have is just say like, nip it in the bud the first time, but nobody wants to. I don't think personally anybody wants to be that person who's like, dude, that's not cool like the first time. But yeah, you kind of want to be like, okay, give them benefit of the doubt. Somebody's just joking, or somebody's just not understanding, or somebody doesn't realize that I'm being serious about something that I'm asking for, or like, hey, that's offensive. Like, so it's just weird. I think just timing. Like, maybe you do give somebody the benefit of the doubt and you let something slide the first time, but when it happens the second time, then you say like, okay, you know what I mean? I feel like that's fair. I feel like, hey, you got one and it slid.
It's now almost like the second time. You're letting it kind of like lay low for a while until it comes up again.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that that's the right approach for everything, but I think if the first thing you do is you give somebody the benefit of the doubt, or you say, okay, they're not doing it on purpose, or like they don't realize what I have going on, or I don't know, any number of excuses, but or not excuses, but rather reasons. Like, just don't assume I'm trying to be an asshole to you, dude. That's all. I won't assume you're trying to be an asshole to me. I mean, sometimes we are, but I think we do it more for comical reasons, as opposed to doing it to be an ass to each other.
Yeah, like, it's funny. It's like, I feel like I definitely can't act this way with my other friends.
Really?
No.
Well, okay, so what way? Good way or a bad way?
Like, I'm never like this towards, like, Haley or Claudia. I don't know. That's just, like, how we talk.
And see, I was like, maybe we should scale that back. But I feel like that's what our listeners are, like, coming to us for.
But I feel like it's because it's our type of humor, too.
I do.
I feel like that's the reason why. I don't know. I feel like maybe, like, a year or two ago, it kind of changed. Like, became more, like, sarcastic towards one another.
Yeah, we're pretty sarcastic. Wow, this is so interesting right now.
It is. What are you talking about?
I'm just thinking about how our people are like listening, going like.
No, I think it's interesting. It's like if you're talking about like a good friend, and then, I think no friendship. I mean, all friendships go through like ups and downs. I guess you could say that.
I agree with that.
Yeah, like,
and I think the good ones do. Because I think that it's just not reasonable for you to be happy with everybody in your life at every point. So I think you're going to go through ups and downs. And I think if it's something that affects you, then the right thing to do is to speak at.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And if you think you can be helpful to somebody, like...
Yeah, because I feel like having, like, a romantic relationship, that's all the emotional stuff. But I feel like friends, like, if they're not being positive in your lives, like, what is the point?
Yeah.
What is the fucking point?
Same thing. Like if a romantic partner.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
I think in most situations your statement applies.
Well, I'm just talking about like friends in this situation.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
we're not saying that. Hey, like,
no, I get
if
it.
If you're
like,
constantly in the down, like on the up, on the down, right, with your friends, and you're like constantly fighting, doesn't make any sense to try to work it out. Because there's, I mean, God, like, I don't know. I used to hang out with a lot of people, like maybe college, like early 18, 19, 20, 21, just like stupid people. I'm like, why did I hang out with them? I don't know. It's just a matter of just growing up and figuring out like who your actual friends are. Yeah.
Well, that was interesting.
We're not even like done.
Oh, my bad. Keep going, bro. Keep going.
I know you want to be like do you want to be like a comedy? Like, we could talk about anything.
I know. Like, mostly what we do is just joke, and we've been having a lot of serious conversation.
What are you saying? I think it's just trying to figure out what we want to talk about.
Yeah. Oh no, that's what we've been doing for like 9
Well, now
podcasts.
we're talking about it. This is this real life situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you want to be less sarcastic to one another?
I don't know. I feel like that can start like some arguments that we've had. I feel like that has been the start of it. Because then it turns from being sarcastic to like, well, then you really said this, or then you really meant this, and I took it this way. Like, I feel like how sarcastic we are with each other has led to some of our arguments sometimes. So I don't know. Maybe we just gotta be nicer to each other. Is that even like in our realm of like possibility?
I know we joke about it, but we can.
You think so? You think we're capable?
That's,
of that?
you know, when I offer to take the trash out, that's like me being nice to you people.
Nice.
You people. No, roommates, not you Mexicans.
Oh my god. I just want you to be nice to me and move stuff in the garage when I ask you to move stuff in the garage.
I'm sorry.
I know.
And then you moved it, and so I missed my chance.
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, no, not that. No, that was fine. I
mean
borrowed that stuff. Like, I should
have the panels?
Yeah, the panels.
We're gonna talk about it
again.
again.
It's always gonna come back to this.
Oh my god.
It's so nice to be able to park in there now. I'm just excited that I get to do that. That I get
really
to enjoy that space as much as you get to enjoy that space. That's extra special. I don't know.
It's so bad.
I mean, we're I think we pay rent on time. Like,
yeah,
do all the
when it comes to like the adult shit, I think we're solid on that.
But I think it's the like consideration that like I think we sometimes take for granted in each other. Like, maybe that's.
I mean, it sounds like the way we're like talking about this is like, it sounds like we're like awful to one another.
I don't know. I mean, are we?
No, we're not.
Wow. I don't know. Ask me on a different day.
What? You think we're awful to one another?
No. I'm not awful to you. It's fine.
I'm not awful to you.
I'm teasing. See that sarcasm we were talking about again?
Oh.
See? And then she goes and she takes it all personal. And I was like, I was just
this
joking.
The one that takes everything so personally.
You take things personal. And I have to, but like.
I don't take things as personal as you do.
As personal.
Oh,
interesting.
I'm rolling my eyes.
Interesting. I think they can hear your like orbital sockets.
Yeah,
just, like,
my contacts
running.
moving around in my eyes. No, I think that was a good, like, you know, we could throw in some serious stuff in there too.
I know. That's my advice is just say, hey, like, just everyone's used to living in their own world. Consider that other people don't like live in your world, and they're going to do things differently, think things differently. Like,
are we talking about
general advice? General advice if you're thinking about moving with a friend, because it's going to come to a point where like you're going to have some realizations, and you're going to go, okay, this is not what you anticipated, or like there's going to be a lot of benefits too. Like, I have a person who shall remain nameless that moved in, and they bring a lot to the table. Like, I feel like, so like, cleaning wise and stuff like that, and I think that's.
Are you talking about me?
No, not you. Not everything's about you.
I was like, who do you live with that
What
cleans? Like,
I clean.
I clean too.
Yes, you clean. I mean, what do you do when you clean the bathroom? Do you scrub, and do you like spray, and do you like?
I mean, this weekend I wasn't.
I mean general. I mean general.
Yeah, everything
you like
that you
scrub
do.
all the tub. And
yes.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Oh my god, you have a little smile.
I'm just
a little
listening.
smile.
Just
A
listening.
little smile. So our advice to our listeners is, if they have any issues with their best friends, you just talk about it. Be
fight
honest.
it out.
Seriously, because it's kind of scary. Like, I've been in, like, I mean, I don't want to be too serious. Like, I'm like, well, I'm thinking, if we can't even settle on this one argument, doesn't mean that we're not friends anymore.
Yeah, no, I get it. And
You
I think
know what I
we've
mean?
had some interesting arguments where it's like, does this mean we can't be friends if we can't push through this particular argument? Just like you're saying, I mean, some of those have been really tough, but, you push through it, and you just try to get somebody to understand where you're coming from, and you try to ask the tough questions and answer the tough questions, and I think somehow that's always pushed us through.
Yeah, like, it's just like, I don't know.
Oh, that was somebody in the shower, I think. Just somebody running something. I don't know.
That was a weird noise.
I know.
Yeah. God, I had something good to say, and then...
Ooh, I want to know how Melly and Luce, like, what they think about this, because they're not only friends, but they're lucky enough to be family. They're related, so I would personally love to hear, like,
I almost... Honestly, I feel like that's a lot easier.
You think so?
Because the thing... I kind of equate it to, like, my mom. Like, my mom is a classic narcissist, like... No, just very much, like, picky about everything I do, nitpicking, like, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Like, just, like, being a mom, but, like, 1,000%. Really.
But that's narcissistic?
No, it's just, she's, like, constantly, I don't know.
I think there might be a better word than narcissistic, because I don't think she's narcissistic by
she's, like,
those
constantly
terms.
nitpicking at me, and it's tiring, a lot of it. And I'm just saying that, like... At the end of the day, she's still my mom, and we still get along. We've been in arguments. She like leaves the house. She's left here before. I would yell at her, and she would leave.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, she's still my mom, and like the next day, like she'll call me like, "Hey, what do you want for dinner?"
Yeah, but do you guys apologize and like do all that, or no?
No.
Okay. See, I think that's different. I think that what brings you guys back is that your family. I think if friends don't apologize or figure,
That's why I said, like, I feel like with Melly and Luz, like, yes, it's still gonna be hard to to resolve the argument, but at the end of the day, they're still family. They're still gonna be together. But when it comes to friends, like, you can have an argument and they can just be out of your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's tough. You know what I mean?
I don't know, family goes through stupid shit and they stop talking to each other. So I feel like for some people that's not quite that safety net. Like, they don't just go, oh, I guess we're family. I guess we just gotta move past this. Like, there's tons of people who don't deal with their problems like that. So.
It's funny. It's like, I've had aunts and uncles go to fucking Thanksgiving and they don't even look at each other.
Jesus.
It's fucking awkward as shit, man.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, I'm very excited for it. All the food is gonna
Oh my god,
happen.
it's crazy how
I know
Thanksgiving's
that,
coming around.
Like, Halloween's like 3 days away. We're not even past that. I am already making Christmas presents for coworkers, and I'm already thinking about Thanksgiving. So as much as I love Halloween, I'm ready to move past it. It's on a fucking Wednesday, so who cares? And then just roll into like the good holidays.
I love how Amanda said that she bought my present already.
I did. Yeah.
I actually know.
You want to try to guess what it is?
Is it a Home Depot gift card?
No.
Fuck. That's all I wanted.
All right.
Whatever you get me, just return it.
Just throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Is it tool related?
No, you get one more guess.
Fuck. Is it food related?
Nope.
It's the two things that are important to my life. So what did you buy me?
I'm not going to buy you anything that you need. If you were homeless on the streets and you needed food, I would give you a plant.
Yeah, you know what you would get? You would give me a milkshake maker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, that's food. No.
No. What I'm saying is, like, I wouldn't have the things, the fixings to make the milkshake.
I give you a KitchenAid mixer and you don't have
and I'm just, like, out in, like, the cold at, like, Skid Road. What I would do is I would sell it.
Ah, there you go.
For drugs.
This is why we give you a plant.
Yeah. I would eat the plant, sell the dirt. Sell the dirt, eat the plant.
I feel like that's a very Creed Bratton answer. Like, sell the dirt.
Yeah, sell the dirt, eat the plant.
Make lots of money off moving dirt.
Yeah, moving dirt. Yeah. I'm gonna be a dirt man now.
Oh, gee, you get through furniture making first, like, and then move into like topsoil, like distributing or something.
Do you want to guess what I haven't gotten?
I know you're gonna make me something. You told me
that's a lie.
It's not a lie. We'll pull it from the last podcast.
That's a lie.
No, it's not a lie.
Yes, I'm gonna make you something.
See, I
guess what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make you a milkshake maker out of wood. And then when you shake it, it's like wood chips come out.
I already have a desk for my computer. I already have like shoe rack things.
What if you think it's like wood related and I make you a dress?
Oh God, I'd love to see you make a dress.
It's gonna be like the pilgrimage times.
Oh yeah.
With a bonnet and everything.
You're like, Amanda, you show too much skin.
I wear like long sleeves and jeans. Your ankles, too much skin.
Gotta hide that for the boys.
Yeah. Okay. That's enough.
Okay.
That's enough of that.
Yeah, we'll have plenty of fights in the future. Back to the roommate thing. No, seriously, like, I know that they're gonna happen. I know we're gonna piss each other off. Like, I think what helps us...
I feel like the real question is, like, but why?
What do you mean, but why?
Like, why? There's got to be a certain point where, like, the arguments are, like, we shouldn't be having arguments.
No. I think there's going to be a certain point where we shouldn't be having the same arguments.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And I think that that's happened a few times. And so that's why those have been so frustrating. I think we're always going to have arguments because we actually experience quite a bit of life together between living together, having friends together. Mm-hmm. Hobbies are the same. Like we like to go to concerts. We like to go to sporting events. So there's always going to be opportunity for us to come across new experiences that will create new arguments. For whatever reason, either it's like, dude, I'm running late. Like you're making me late. Or, hey, I forgot to do this thing and it was my turn to clean this week. Like that. There's just always going to be different things. Okay. Hopefully it's not the same arguments over and over because hopefully we're just resolving that.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want to have a sound like we're constantly arguing though.
I mean...
I feel like every once in a while, I just like recently, I don't know why.
Too much time together. We spent all day together.
I think it is. I'm just like tired of looking at your face, that's all.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Sorry, you have to look at my face. I think this is why we got 2 separate mics so that we can like try to record as far away from each other as possible.
Yeah, this is great. This is great. Okay. Well, I feel like there's like a healthy amount of arguments. That's all. It would be shitty if we like had an argument and we just never talk to each other ever again. Yeah. Or not ever talk to each other, but like it was like there was no point of trying to resolve it because it's like, well, we're not really friends and we could just like right?
Yeah, that'd be kind of sad. Yeah.
Right? So I'm just saying, like, I think this is better, to be honest. And so I'm just saying, like, for our listeners, like, if you're in a situation where there's something bothering you and you just need to set some time, talk to your friend, hey, can we meet up and just talk about it?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm, like, one of those people that just, when there's something on my chest, I can't not talk about it because I need to get it off my chest. Yeah.
That, and I think if you don't give somebody the opportunity to understand that they're doing something that upsets you,
exactly, then
that's not really a fair fight. Yeah, and you're just building up all this resentment. It
there
doesn't mean that once you tell them they're going to agree with you, and I think that's the
exactly.
disappointing thing. But like, at least you're talking about it and giving them a chance.
Yeah, I think the worst thing is like you should at least give them the benefit of the doubt, and then tell them about it, and instead of assuming they purposely like were being nasty towards you or whatever they did. I think you should just be honest and just talk to them about it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I think we just know how to get through our arguments a little quicker.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Quicker's good.
So
And I've noticed like it just lower
voice.
monotone voice.
Maybe don't talk to your
listening.
roommate once she's had 6 cups of coffee. I know that doesn't help. She gets all amped up, and it's like,
Yeah, I start drinking at like 6. No, sorry. I work 8, and then I stop at 4.
yeah, 4 is still too late for you to be drinking coffee because
It
that
is.
still wires you up. She gets in my car sometimes after work, and she's like bouncing off the walls of my car, and I'm like, "Can you bring it down a notch, please?"
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, that was a good, interesting bit.
Was it? That's always what I say. Is it?
Yeah, I feel like you don't want to get too personal.
No, I don't mind
We
being
could
personal.
we could be serious.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, sorry, not personal. Not too serious.
Oh, I think we had a good, fun 30 minutes to begin with, getting to know each other. And
So what you're saying is the last half was not fun?
what I'm saying is now they're seeing the 30-year-old level-headed side of us.
That's kind of creepy.
And I'm just not sure how many people have turned off the podcast at this point. So
I mean, we're 50 minutes in. That's pretty good.
yeah, I got 9 minutes.
Do we want to end it off with a good, happier bit?
Yeah, I think we should.
Do you want to talk about the escape room that we went to today?
Yes, we did. So
Yes.
we have this place in Harbor City. It's called Back in Times.
Uh-huh.
Totally recommend it to anybody who's interested.
Can you explain to the peoples what an escape room is?
I'm kind of assuming people get a general sense, but it's not quite an escape room. Like, my brother actually had this perception that you're going in there and you're being scared and like fake tortured and stuff.
Which I thought of too.
Which is not what's happening at all. It's basically just a big puzzle room. So you're going in, and of course you can leave if something happens, an emergency,
Yeah.
you have diarrhea, whatever.
Yeah,
But
which I would have.
you're basically, quote, locked, unquote, in this room, and you just have to solve puzzle after puzzle after puzzle that gets you a code to get out. So this place Back in Times in Harbor City, totally recommend them. They're amazing. They have different themed rooms, and we've done all the rooms that they have there to offer, and today was the one that we did, the last one and their newest one, which you're going back to like feudal times in Japan and looking for a sword, and it was very different from the other 2 that we had done, because the first 2 we had done had a lot of written notes, hints, and clues. This one had nothing. You're walking into the room and there's nothing written down other than like Japanese symbols, but no instructions, really no guidance, and you're just touching everything on the walls, trying to move things, open drawers, and you're finding random pieces and like a random key, and you just gotta kind of go for it. So I think we had a group of 6 people, and I'm pretty impressed. Everybody did well. I was strong in the beginning personally, and then I kind of like just everything went over my head after that.
No, I think you were
but
consistent. I feel like everyone contributed.
I feel like people did good.
Yeah.
We got out in an hour. We did have to use 3 clues. But this one was really specific. Like, we were so close on a lot of these things that we weren't completely lost. It's just we were taking up a lot of time trying different variations on the right path to solving something that we just needed a nudge in the right direction.
Yeah. And then that was my first time doing it too.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
we've all done it before, the other 2 rooms, and Christina's first time was, hey, what did you think?
I thought it was cool. I thought what's so funny is like I remember making a comment about like I went over the top. Like, I'm thinking it's gonna be super subtle, like the shadow and that's hitting this one figure, this Japanese character was like somehow saying like I like for me, like I overcomplicated some of the things, and I realized like, hey, it's a lot more. Yeah, just the way that you guys were talking about it, like I felt like it was like really, really hard, but I think it was fun. It was really fun. It was really...
And that was a tough one in comparison to
Yeah.
the other 2 rooms that we did. The first one was a Salem witch trial themed room.
Oh my God.
The second
That's
one
creepy.
was Area 51, and again, this one was feudal times in Japan looking for a stolen sword. This one was definitely the hardest out of all 3.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying that because I'm Asian, I felt like I really contributed. First of all, I walked in and I saw the key. Remember the maze key?
the key that was right in front of everybody, you want to take credit for seeing that?
But no one grabbed it.
Because everyone was looking around. Everyone went to different parts of the room.
But I said, hey guys, here's a key. And then I started doing the thing.
Yeah, and who helped you do that thing? It was in a
you.
big maze, and you had to move the key all the way through the maze to get it out.
Why are you trying to talk
I'm
down?
not. You're like, I saw the key. I'm like, anybody could see the key. It was the first thing you were supposed to see. You did great. You got the key out.
Shut up. Why are you so mean to me?
Because this is how we are to each other.
No, it's not.
It is too, and you know it.
Oh my God.
It is too. But
And then there was another part where we're trying to match up like the characters with the animal sounds. And then I know Haley and Clara were doing it and it was like a little off. And then that's why I looked at it because I recognized Japanese characters. And so I matched them up. And then that's how it.
okay.
I'm just saying that everyone contributed.
No,
It's
yeah, I
just
agree.
like,
Everyone contributed. Yeah.
yeah, thanks. Thanks for, I had some good, like getting the sword out. Mm-hmm. Like I pushed it and it was actually installed by two cabinet hinges. Yeah.
I was like, oh, there she goes. She saw
Yeah,
it.
thanks, Amanda. Hey, trying to talk down my accomplishments.
When did I talked about
What
a key
you mean?
one time. One key. The key that was like the first thing we were meant to find. It opens. But
no one went. No one went to it.
Yeah, because everybody went to
it.
different corners. Like so and so went there. We went here.
Can you just?
Yes, you found the key that solved the whole
so
problem.
Sarcastic. It's disgusting. Mm-hmm. Anyways, it was a lot of fun, and I'm sure we'll do the next.
Yeah. So if you get a chance back in times in Harbor City, go make a reservation. A lot of fun, especially even for Halloween. So because Halloween falls on a Wednesday night, I think that they would still be running through Halloween night. So really great theme, actually.
And honestly, I thought what's so funny is like every time we solved a problem or one of the clues, the lights would go off and like woo, and I literally was waiting for someone to fucking jump out, and I was gonna go crazy. That's all. But
imagine if like a staffer came in just to check up on us and you like attacked him. No. Jesus.
And then they had fake swords and.
Christina doesn't like the dark.
We had 20 seconds before we got out.
Yeah, that's true.
Or the 1 hour limit.
Yeah, that was super intricate. We had all these domino pieces and we had to match them up. So like 6 had to meet up against 6, and then the 2 that was on the other side of that had to meet up with the new domino.
Oh my god, that was so hard.
Basically, the tile that fell in a square was the numbers that we needed, and we tried them in both directions on the door pad, and that didn't work. And then they suggested looking at the sword, and the sword had a certain order of the Japanese characters, and that was the order that we had to go in. So very intricate, like nothing saying, hey, check the freaking sword.
Yeah, like it was...
Like if we had maybe another 15 to 20 minutes as a whole, I think we could have pushed through a lot of those on our own. But it definitely was tough.
But I think Lisa mentioned it was like we had like 90% of the clue figured out. It was just we got stuck, and then when we asked for the clue, it was like, oh, okay, it was like this one part, and then we were able to solve it.
Yeah, but I mean, kudos to them. Very well thought out, super fun, really intricate, and
yeah, it's fun.
I hope that they come up with other rooms, but I see this as like a really fun hobby for the 6 of us.
How much is this?
It's like $30, about $30.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
I mean, for an hour and a half worth of fun and
it was
entertainment.
It was a ton of fun.
You'll pay that at the movies between a $16 ticket and a bucket of popcorn. You'll pay that at a bar with like 3 beers, like and a drink.
True.
So,
or we can go to Taco Bell and get 60 tacos
and die of a heart attack.
That is my
45.
form of entertainment.
Yeah,
that's great.
Eating is a form of entertainment for you.
It really is. It's really a time to. I'd rather have a lunch of. I remember like just working in the garage. Wake up 6 a.m. in the morning, work till 12, eat for 2 hours, take a nap, and just go back to garage. Like, it's a time to, like, really sit down and relax. Mm-hmm. I think, eating equals relaxing. Mm. Yeah. Anyways.
So I have no idea what we're going to have planned for episode 10, but that's a big benchmark.
I think it is. Technically, that's 2.5 months that we've been doing this.
I guess.
Consistently.
I guess our listeners hopefully have some big expectations from us.
I mean, I'm wondering if we're 10 episodes in, I can't even imagine what. Imagine when we hit 50.
Does this mean we've made it?
No.
No.
I feel I've seen a lot of podcast Instagram accounts, and I mean, I've seen them as high as 50, and I just feel like we're still at like this, like we're just scratching the surface of this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I feel like it's a process and we need to figure out what exactly. I feel like next podcast we could talk about the do's and don'ts of first dates.
Ooh, that might be interesting.
It'd be fun, like, interesting, like, contrast, because, like, I know that you're, kind of like a stereotypical role thing, like, with straight people, like, the guy usually needs to ask the girl out, and then,
I've asked guys out before.
I know, it's
like I do like to be asked out, but I've gone as far as asking guys out, so
it's good.
Yeah,
I feel like I don't know. The whole, I don't know. I think it's different because I'm gay, but I'm like more of the guy. So I've always had to ask everyone out. Yeah. Yeah. So I think it would be an interesting podcast. We've hit 1 hour.
Oh,
there.
cool. Cut it.
Oh my God,
I gotta
wow.
shower and go to bed. I'm tired. Okay.
Wow. All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in. Next podcast is going to be glorious. So, anyways, we'll have a great day. And as always,
Keep
keeping.